Lost Memphis mixtape that drives people insane.
I'm Jarvis, an aspiring podcaster and music blogger from the quiet suburbs on the outskirts of Cleveland. I've spent years hunting for rare music, digging through crates, streaming content, and posting my discoveries online. My TikTok page has always been my stage, a place to share my finds with anyone who will listen, but lately, I've been feeling like my big break is just out of reach. I've always had an obsession with the underground, the rare, the forgotten, vinyl, cassettes, mixtapes that didn't make it into the mainstream. The thrill is in uncovering something no one else has, holding history in my hands and sharing it with the world. And deep down, I've always hoped for that one story, that one rare find that could finally blow up my page and prove I'm more than just another suburban kid with headphones. Scrolling through TikTok late at night, I stumble on a video that makes me freeze. The caption flashes, "The cursed Memphis mixtape that drove people insane." The clip shows a grainy shot of a black cassette spinning on a dusty counter, the label reading, "Delete Me, Volume 1, Lord No Clip." The narrator explains the backstory. Lord No Clip was a horrorcore rapper from Memphis in the 1990s, obsessed with dark magic and sigils hidden in his music. The video says the mixtape was pulled from stores decades ago after listeners reportedly went mad, committing crimes, harming themselves, or worse. Only a handful of physical copies were ever made, making the tape almost mythical. My pulse quickens. Having the actual tape? That's more than a story, that's legend. And I can't stop thinking about my TikTok followers, the likes, the comments, the chance to finally blow my page up overnight with a rare find no one else has ever seen. This isn't just about collecting music anymore. This could be my big break. The narrator goes on, showing old magazine clippings and photos of Lord No Clip performing in Memphis. The distorted beats in the clip echo faintly from my phone, and for a second, I feel a chill creep up my spine. Part of me feels danger, but the other part is already consumed by curiosity. I replay the video. I need to see it, hold it, hear it. I need the story, and I need the fame. The next day, I'm at the wax spot, unpacking boxes of cassettes, headphones slung around my neck. Then I see it. There it is, the black cassette labeled "Delete Me Volume 1, Lord No Clip," sitting in the corner of a dusty crate like it had been waiting just for me. My chest tightens, a mix of excitement and nervous energy surging through me. I can't believe I actually found it. It feels like fate, like the universe finally handed me the opportunity I've been waiting for. This isn't just another rare find. It's the story that could put me on the map, the chance to finally blow up my TikTok page and prove I'm more than just another podcaster. As I hold it in my hands, I can feel the weight of history, the echoes of all the people who listened before and couldn't handle it. A shiver runs down my spine, but I can't stop staring. This tape, it's meant for me. It's my big break, and I know it. I'm locking up for the night when an old pastor appears, standing there in a black suit and newsboy hat. His voice is low and raspy. "Evening, son." "You work here?" "Yeah, we close in 10, I said. "You got some dangerous things in there." "Some records carry more than sound." "What do you mean?" I asked. "Everything that's ever been said into a mic leaves an echo. The holy and the wicked both live in words. Some of that music wasn't made to be heard again. If you ever find something that feels wrong, son, don't play it. Some songs don't just get in your head, they get in your spirit," he said. I stand frozen, his words hitting me harder than I expect. There's a weight to them, a gravity that settles in my chest. It's almost as if he knows, as if the universe itself is whispering a warning straight into my soul. The timing of it all twists my stomach. I just found the mixtape, the rare black cassette that everyone says is cursed. Could it really be coincidence that this pastor appeared right after that? My mind races. I feel a mix of dread and awe, like some invisible hand has led me to this exact moment. And yet, I brush it off. I can't let fear get in the way of opportunity. This could be my big break, the story, the find, the content that finally puts my TikTok page on the map. His words echo in my head, but I push them aside, convinced that I'm in control and ready to take the risk.
You got some dangerous things in there. Some records carry more than sound.
Back home, I set up my phone on the tripod and hit record. My TikTok followers are already waiting. I can feel the numbers ticking up in anticipation. I hold the black cassette up to the camera. What's up, y'all? It's your boy J Rhymes. Benton, this is something you've never seen before, I whisper. Before I even press play, I start explaining what I know about the scene it came from. Memphis horrorcore, I say, isn't just rap. It's an underground legacy. Artists like Lord No Clip, Tommy Wright III, and even early 3-6 Mafia pushed dark themes, violent imagery, and occult symbolism into their music. These were tapes meant to provoke, to haunt, to leave an echo in your mind long after the beat stopped. It is rumored they would make something called rap sigils that took 7 steps to make. Step 1, unalive someone. 2, record it. 3, chop the audio and sample it. 4, return to unaliving scene. 5, rap over the beat with the homies. 6, put it on a mixtape. 7, the sigil is made. I hold the tape tighter. The lyrics are layered with intent, like a spell. It's not just music, it's a ritual captured on tape. Some listeners reportedly lost themselves entirely, committing crimes, harming themselves, or worse, all tied to the energy in the music. The comments scroll fast. Play it, they beg. We want to see. I take a deep breath and hit play. The tape clicks and whirs, the bass deep and distorted. The camera picks up nothing unusual at first, just the tape spinning and my nervous grin. But almost immediately, the LEDs start flickering. Shadows twist oddly in the corners of the room. A chill runs down my spine, and I swear I see shapes moving just beyond the frame of the camera. I reach to stop it, but my hand hesitates. Then I finally hit pause. The sudden silence is heavier than the music. The hum of the fluorescent lights warps. The shadows linger longer than they should. My equipment glitches, the screen blurring with static. Comments flood the chat. What was that? Did you see that behind him? That's cursed. I sit frozen, staring at the screen. Even though I turned the tape off, the room doesn't feel right. Something in the air has shifted. It's as if the energy of the mixtape, the sigils, the intent, the history, refuses to leave. My pulse races and I realize I've unleashed something that doesn't just live in the tape. It's here, in my space, in the live stream, and it's watching. Sleep leaves me. The mixtape is stuck in my head, looping endlessly, even though I've tried to ignore it. Every beat, every distorted lyric, every whisper from Lord No Clip feels like it's carved into my mind. I start to regret ever pressing play. I shouldn't have touched it. I shouldn't have shown it to anyone. And yet, I can't stop thinking about it. The tape follows me everywhere. I see it in the corners of my room, in the shadows behind my eyes, in reflections on the glass of my windows. Even when I close my eyes, I hear the bass, the warped melodies, the haunting chants. Like the music has taken root in my brain, a parasite I can't shake. I try to distract myself, scrolling, working, talking to friends, but nothing works. It's like the mixtape has a life of its own. It's stalking me, whispering, reminding me of its presence in every quiet moment. Every creak of my apartment, every flicker of light feels like it's tied to the music, to the sigils hidden in those beats. I hate myself for it. I hate that I wanted it so badly. But worse than that, I'm terrified that it doesn't care about my regret. It doesn't care that I want it gone. I'm trapped in its rhythm, and I know there's no escaping it. It's 10 p.m., just minutes before closing, and the shop is quiet except for the hum of the fluorescent lights. I'm wiping down counters trying to keep my nerves steady, but I can't shake the feeling that something is watching me. The cassette starts whispering from the corner where I left it earlier.
Shadows stretch unnaturally across the walls. The lights flicker in rhythm with a bass I swear isn't coming from the speakers. My reflection in the glass moves slightly out of sync with me, and every so often, I catch a flicker of shapes in the back room that vanish when I look directly at them. I try to tell myself it's my imagination, that I'm just tired from obsessing over the tape all day. Then, the bell above the door jingles. 2 customers come in, a couple looking for something specific. I remember greeting them, guiding them to the shelves, and then everything goes black. I don't remember anything after that. The shop is silent. The tape sits innocently on the counter, and I'm left with a growing dread that whatever had just taken over the room hasn't finished with me yet.
I wake up in a small jail cell. My head throbs, my mind blank, like someone erased the last hours. Fluorescent lights hum above. I sit on the cold metal bunk and whisper, "How did I get here?" A guard steps inside, eyes wary. "You stabbed 2 customers at the store," he says flatly. "You're lucky they're alive." Everyone's talking about how lucky they are. My stomach drops. Sitting on the metal bunk, I finally start to piece things together. My TikTok, it went viral. Millions of views overnight. Everyone was talking about the tape, my live stream, the story. I got what I wanted. Fame, attention, recognition, but it came in the worst way possible. The guard comes by, reading from his tablet. "Sir, the video you posted, people are copying what they saw. There's been a spike in crimes, assaults, even suicides linked to it. No one knows why, but it all traces back to that tape you showed." My chest tightens. The mix of excitement I'd felt just days ago is gone, replaced with a gnawing, hollow regret. I wanted my big break, and I got it, but at what cost? The tape isn't just a recording, it's a curse. In my hands, my actions, my video, it's all part of it. I press play, and now the world is paying. I bury my face in my hands, wishing I could undo everything, wishing I could stop the music from echoing beyond my control. But it's too late. I've unleashed something I can't take back, and I have to live with it. I'm sitting on the metal bunk, lost in thought, when the door opens. My heart jumps. It's the pastor. I wasn't expecting him, and seeing him brings a strange mix of surprise and relief. For the first time in days, I feel a flicker of hope. He's in a dark gray overcoat, white shirt, black tie, and his familiar newsboy hat. He carries a warm Bible, opening it carefully. He looks at me and says, "Lord, have mercy on him." Some spirits, son, once they get in you, only grace can pull them out. I whisper, "Did I do something bad?" He sighs and looks me in the eye. Some songs write themselves in blood. You just press play. He kneels briefly beside my bunk and prays for me, his voice low and raspy, asking for protection, guidance, and the removal of any dark influence that might still cling to me. After a few moments, he stands and presses the Bible into my hands. "Read this. Let it be your anchor, son. You need something to hold on to, now more than ever." As he leaves, I feel the weight of the world pressing less on my shoulders. I'm still trapped in the aftermath of what I unleashed, but seeing him and knowing someone cares, it gives me a sliver of hope. I grip the Bible tightly, the echoes of the tape still whispering in my mind, but for the first time, I feel like maybe I have a chance to fight back.